Good afternoon, everybody. I'm seeing everybody in the chat. I can't believe
Hey,
it's
Michael.
almost... Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Who's there? Who's there?
This is Kevin. How's it going?
Hey, Kevin, how are you?
Fantastic.
All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna give some lovely words, and then I'm gonna turn it over to you, Kevin. So, thank you everybody for joining us in the last day and a half. Been quite the incredible experience, and I appreciate everybody joining us. I know virtually it's so much harder, but it's been really inspiring seeing all the conversations in the chats and the community building and the emails. I've tried to join a couple of times just to see what's happening. But before we end, I just want to start. We have a couple awards we want to give out. So the number one is the Jeannie Moore Blue Heart Award. And this award recognizes an outstanding individual or individuals who have volunteered their time and talent to highlight the need to be screened and provide support to the colorectal cancer community. This individual we honor today is making a significant contribution to the Colorectal Cancer Alliance through commitment, service, and leadership in their role. For the purpose of this award, the significance of your capacity extends to at least 2 years of service with the Colorectal Cancer Alliance, a personal connection to colorectal cancer, and continuous grace and compassion. So those of you who know Jeannie Moore, she's an Alliance co-founder. Her mom was diagnosed with colon cancer over 20 years ago. She's been a navigator for 20 years and just recently retired. You will understand why we have named this award in her honor and how these attributes have been applied. Today, I'm happy to share that our 2020 inaugural Jeannie Moore Blue Award goes to Kevin Hayes. Kevin is a stage 4 CRC thriver and father of 3. Further, he is a long-time now alumni and 5 years of service as the chair of the Buffalo Undy Run Walk committee. Several years after his initial diagnosis, Kevin's mission was to create education and awareness about colorectal cancer. Kevin spends his time advocating for people fighting for their lives. It's hard to quantify the impact of that community. I know his story has affected so many people. I've certainly seen it firsthand many times. Because of him, more people are aware of the warning, more people are getting screened, and more people are donating to and raising critical funds for cancer research. Kevin has started a nonprofit foundation to raise awareness and advocate for early detection of colorectal cancer across all age groups. So in addition, Kevin has been an engagement committee member for the Alliance's Buffalo Run Walk and the Blue Hope Bash Kickoff Party. He has led his Buffalo Colon Corps and the Blue Hope Hard Hat Initiative as a platform to break down resistance to screening and encouraging young people to pay attention to their bodies and take symptoms seriously. He has served as a local American Cancer Society board member and has received the following awards: the Roswell Park Heart of Hope Award in 2019, the 2020 Voice of Hope Award, and the 40 Under 40 Rising Stars in Cancer in 2019. Lucky enough, we were there. So Kevin, on behalf of all of our viewers today, I want to express a wholehearted thank you for your service and our full support behind you. So Kevin, team, let's show Kevin's video, and then Kevin, I'm going to ask you to say a couple words after the video. Congratulations, Kevin.
It's not good news. You've got cancer. I'm married to Hillary, and we have 3 beautiful children, Abby, Ben, and Charlotte, high school sweethearts. We've been together for like over 17 years, so she's been by my side forever. We've got some aggressive features to my cancer cells that they tend to not be all that responsive to chemo. I've gone through some pretty aggressive surgeries. It's been a 5-year journey with treatment so far. I definitely wouldn't say it's gotten easier, but it has had a positive effect as well. I kind of have a very different outlook on life. I found a purpose with the advocacy, like something that I could actually help make an impact. That's me fighting back. Like, that's where I feel like the cancer warrior.
Hi. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Michael, Kim, everybody. It almost tears me up watching that video again. That doing that Living Legacy video in New York was one of the favorite things I've done with Colorectal Cancer Alliance so far. And for me and my family's benefit, just having that is tremendously helpful, and I can't be thankful enough for that. And this award means a lot to me, especially coming from the Colorectal Cancer Alliance, and especially coming this year. A lot of you know I've had a rough journey with my treatment this summer, and I so many of us say we don't want to be defined by our sorry, we don't want to be defined by our cancer, and I definitely empathize with that. But I'm also going to say that after this long, it's had a profound impact on who I am, what I value, how I act. Like it really has had an impact on shaping who I am. And this year, just because of my struggles, I've had to pull back from so many parts of my life, including the advocacy work for a while. And I had a real crisis of I'm sorry, just personal crisis of like my identity, and I felt like I wasn't giving back the way I needed to, and if I can't be an advocate, so many other things in my life have changed, and this has become such an important part of who I am that I didn't feel like me anymore. I'm so blessed and grateful to have so many friends and really consider so many of you family in the Alliance and on the Never Too Young Advisory Board. And you guys are always there for me, always cheering me on, giving me the juju that I need to keep going. And the fact that you guys are recognizing me for this shows me that I am having an impact, and it really helps me. It really helps me keep going on, well, going with my treatment, fighting my journey, and working on advocacy. And the good news is, you know, I've had a great almost week now consecutively. I've been participating in the conference online, so I'm on a great upswing. So that's good news. And hopefully later this week, I'll get some news on some other treatment options that we're looking into. And I'm really excited about the Prothera work that the Alliance is doing. So, and I'm sorry for rambling, but I'm very emotional, and I can't thank you guys enough.
Thank you, Kevin. We love you, and totally inspiring words, and congratulations. Hopefully you'll spend some time giving your kids some hugs this afternoon and this evening. So again, congratulations. So before we finish up, I know Kim has some things to say. We have a couple other awards that we'd like to give out today, because a conference of this magnitude across a lot of planning and support across so many different organizations. I and our team, Val, and everybody who's been a part of this, we want to express, our gratitude to our conference chair, Dr. Neela Azad. In addition to serving as a presenter, Dr. Azad spent countless hours helping our staff to craft the best agenda for you based on the topics you were interested in, and making sure that latest science made its way into the presentations this week, and finding the best experts to speak to them. So on behalf of the Colorectal Cancer Alliance, I want to present today the 2020 AllyCon National Conference Chair Award to Dr. Neela Azad. And Dr. Azad is quite literally in the mail. So thank you again, Dr. Azad, I've known her for jumped right in, even right before the pandemic, and trying to plan this and getting the speakers. And I hope you guys all join in with me and thank her and congratulate her on this incredible honor. So congratulations, Dr. Azad. And then we have one last award. Our final award goes to Incredible Partner Alliance. Most of you know him. He's no stranger, to all of us across the country. Medical Scientific Advisory Committee member of 2020, is known him for almost 10 years now. He continues day in and day out to go above and beyond, with trainings for our navigators, for sharing the latest advancements in treatments, for helping patients and doing, telemedicine referrals, and just an all-around great guy. So again, congratulations to Dr. Christopher Liu for this year's Medical Advisory Committee member of 2020. So without further ado, Kim, I'm going to turn it over to you for our prize winners.
All right, everyone. It is now time to reveal the winner of our AllyCon 2020 photo contest. I just want to note that the winners were chosen by our AllyCon champions and that we had over 405 photos that were submitted. And it was really hard to pick one, so we picked 5. So I'm going to announce them not in any particular order. I think they were going to queue up the photos. There we go. We have Melissa Tro and her chemo baby, Olivia. So congratulations, Melissa. And our next one is Jennifer Ruddle and her puppy Isabel in the awesome hat that was knitted, or crocheted, I should say, by Lindsay, one of our caregivers for our champions. And up next, we have Jim Howell. He had a fantastic photo in all of his AllyCon swag. So that was a great photo, we thought, that really embodies AllyCon. And next, we have a submission by Paula Chambers Rainey. And I think this is her wife, Laura. And they have those amazing masks from the Alliance that they submitted. And last but not least, we have a photo from 2 amazing caregivers, Marcy and Jeff Libra. Nathan was their son who had passed earlier this year. So this is an amazing photo. And we have a $25 gift card for each of you that you can use in the Alliance store to get more swag. So congratulations, all of our winners. So the next award we have today is for our community leaderboard in the Whova app. Now, this ally, who is completely amazing, has spent many weeks in the Whova app creating connections and engaging with our allies. And she has accumulated over 235,900 points on the leaderboard and 33 kudos. Now, I'm happy to announce our winner is AllyCon champion, Stage 4 survivor, and Never Too Young Advisory Board member, and my friend, Michelle Capel. So let's all give Michelle a big round of applause. Michelle, thank you so much for your dedication to our community. We love and appreciate everything you do to help, and thank you again. So with that said, I'm going to turn it back over to Michael.
Thank you, Kim. Really, really appreciate it. In conclusion of our AllyCon National Conference, the first virtual one we've ever done, I just want to, say thank you to our entire team. So Andrea Goodman, Nancy Butterfield, all of our navigators, Marielle, Val, Stephanie, Kim, big shout out to you. Big shout out to Fusion Productions and our IT team, Josh and team, and the full staff of the Alliance for making this event happen at unprecedented times with channels never used before. We had a couple of glitches, but maybe this went on without a hitch. So I want to just give you a few ways in terms of how you can stay involved. A lot of you are already massively involved, but Allied online URL-based community with specific topic area groups, allytoally.org. I really encourage you to spread the word to your physicians, to other patients, to survivors, etc. about that. As always, our helpline navigators are here to help you. As I and Nancy and her team, and Andrea and the team are there, whether it's clinical trial pieces, that's your treatment, your psychosocial needs, financial, etc. We are here, 5 days a week to answer any questions you have. We also have live chats and scheduled chats. And as Trudy Loper mentioned yesterday, you are the most influential allies to make sure we spread the message about screening. So as most of you know, because of COVID, we've seen a significant reduction in screenings for colorectal cancer, and that is unfortunately going to equal later diagnosis, potentially more deaths, et cetera. And the Alliance is fighting back. We've created the Screening During COVID campaign, which is actually launched yesterday in 5 different cities across the country. And fingers crossed, hope funding allows in January, February, March of next year to 15 cities, plus maybe potentially an national ad buy. So thank you, Trudy, and all her hard work, and Josh and the whole team to get that going. But I really encourage everybody to share this quiz.getscreened.org. So we have all these PSAs and these ads that lead to that quiz.getscreened.org, and it sends them through a questionnaire to make sure that they get screened and get the right and appropriate screening, due to the pandemic and this reduction in number of people getting screened. And finally, I want to just talk a little bit about Giving Tuesday. It is December 1st, and you can support the Alliance by setting up a Facebook fundraiser. Our allies are hosting an online training on Thursday, November 19th from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern time to walk you through the steps of creating a fundraiser and tips and tricks on how to make it successful. By setting up a Facebook fundraiser for Giving Tuesday, you are helping drive our mission, and we could not do without you. As I said before, this pandemic, yes, has been hard. This year has been hard, but patients and families like you need the support of the Alliance more than ever. Whether it is through our helpline, whether it's through the clinical trial support, whether it's through getting more people screened, and whether it's, funding these research grants. We just are about to announce 2 winners from this year, and you'll see those very, very soon. So without further ado, this is me saying thank you for joining us these last 2 days. We cannot tell you how appreciative we are of you, and we really hope that you guys enjoyed this and that the content was state of the art, and that you learned something about new treatments and got some hope from some of these new clinical trials. I was really touched by the precision medicine piece, both Prothera, both Dr. Nilo Azad and others, of course, Dr. John Marshall, of course, Dr. Elmore, etc. So again, I just want to say the last thing, congratulations, Kevin. We're so very proud of you. Thank you all for being part of this